Hi there, welcome back to my channel. This evening, the weather, I'm in Bristol and we've got not a lot of snow, but there is snow. But I thought I'd do a video just letting you guys know what sort of makeup I own. So I've got things high end and I got things that kind of meet in the middle. So what I wanted to kind of go through first is just show you some of the palettes I own. So I've got a few different sort of palettes. So I'll go with the ones that are like basic range. So I've got a lot of Revolutions palettes. So this one's a really good one. So this is the Revolutions Revaholic Cheeks, which with these colours you are able to use them as eyeshadows and you are able to use them as highlights. So if you see there's that one there, that one is it's very, very pink if you see. And then we got like a goldy toned one. So they're both really good colours. And this one was, I got it in an offer. This one was actually free when I spent over £12 at Revolutions. But on a general, I think it's not that expensive anymore. On a general, I think it's about £7.99. Again, Revolutions, I'm just going to kind of stick with the Revolutions, then kind of work my way down the pile, because as you can probably see, there are a few. So this one is called the Salvations palette. So it's got a variety of different colours in this one. So they are very pigmented. It's quite hard to tell with the light in here. So as you can see, we've got like a bluey green and we've got a real big blue colour. So they are very pigmented as well. What I like about these is that they're affordable for everybody. So Revolutions makeup can be found in any Superdrug store, or you can order it online at Tam Beauty. Another one of the palettes, so this one is quite used regularly. This is one of my regular using ones. I use this quite often. So it's got so many different colours. So obviously we've got like this one here, that's a like a shimmery one. Then obviously we've got like the translucent colours and things like that. And this is just something that I like using quite often with Revolutions. So this one here is another sort of eyeshadow palette, but it's more like pinks and purples. So I do use this one quite often. It does usually come with a brush, but I don't have the brush anymore. So, but yes, if you can see, it's got so many different colours. So we've got this one here, which is like a pinky sort of colour, which is really sparkly, as you can see. So, and then there's like, for example, there's this one, which is a really deep purple with like a bit of like speckles of goldenish as well. Really dark. So I think this one was probably about, it's about £7, maybe £8. Revolutions makeup is just really affordable. I'm going to move on to some more eyeshadows, but this one is a make which is called W7. You can order a W7 online, or if you have a B&M store, which is where they also sell cheaper makeup, you can find them there. So these are just all mattified colours. So there's no shimmers or anything in this one. It's just simple matte colours. Then I've got another W7 one, which is just nude colours, so it has got some sparkly colours in. If I'm completely honest, the sparkly colours in this one aren't as good as Revelations ones. So I do find putting a bit of fixing spray on it first is good. So now I'm going to move on to another palette I've got, which is one of the more expensive ones. I only really use this one for special occasions, just because obviously it costed quite a bit of money. So this one I use is called Too Faced Sweet Peach. It's very pretty, and it smells, if you're to smell it, it does smell like peaches. This one does retail at £38, but it is really, really nice. So if I show you some colour, so we've got this one, which is Talk Derby to Me. So like the pigmentation on that is absolutely phenomenal, if you can see. It's so good. And then we've got this one, which is Lusher, so I'll just do that one as well. So yeah, they're just really nice colours in general. They're really lovely. So I feel that you don't always need really expensive eyeshadows, but I do find that one I do use more for a night out or a special occasion, just obviously because it is quite a bit more money. So I was going to go through all of the different makeups and stuff I have, but I think from what I can see in front of me, there is a lot. So what I'm going to go for now is just show you the foundations and things I use, because I do use a variety of them. So it kind of gives you the idea of them being high end and then the cheaper ones again. So for example, the one that I could use quite often is a MAC one. So this is the MAC Studio Fix Fluid. So this one doesn't actually come with a pump. So if you do want to have a pump, you do have to pay the additional. So this one is £23, but you have to pay an additional £6 for the pump. I didn't want to pay the additional £6 for a pump. I work quite well with this. So my colour for this one is NW13. So it's really good, it's medium to full coverage, and it feels quite nice on the skin. I do have dry skin, so what I do actually do is I will show it in a little while. I do use the fixing spray, the MAC fixing spray, straight after I've set my foundation, and then it stops it from getting completely dehydrated. And another one that I've started to use, which is a lower end one, but it's really good, so again it's medium to full coverage, is buildable, is the True Match by L'Oreal. So my colour in this one is 16R1. It's really, really good, it's really affordable, it's only £9. And it comes with a pump as well, so it is really, really affordable, and I really get on with it, and the coverage is lovely. I don't find that it dries my skin out too much at all, so I do think this one is a really, really good one. So those you can get these just in like a boot store. And then one of the ones that I do have, which is one of my most expensive ones, is this one. Is a Smashbox one, but this one it's got SPF of 15, so obviously always good if you're out in the sun, and is a 15-hour wear hydrating foundation. It's a good foundation, but I don't think it gets on really well with my skin for the price that it costs. I don't really use this one very often. I only use this one if I'm not doing much in a day, because it doesn't give me the best coverage that I want. So because it doesn't give me it only gives you medium, I don't feel like there's any full coverage with this one, so I don't really use it that often. But on the other hand, I do use their fixing spray, and this one got like next to nothing left. It's their Studio Fix Photo Finish Primer Water. So in this it's £20, and this has lasted me almost a year, I think, so it's well worth the money. And then another one that I use, which is the MAC Prep and Prime. This one was £16, and it is really good. The scent's really nice. It sprays on your face really nicely, and it's just generally a really nice priming finish spray, which is lovely. So because I don't want to use a really expensive one of my brushes, what I do is I do use the Revolution's Prime and Fix and Spray for the brushes. Does the exact same job and is perfect for the skin, so that's what I do use for that. In regards to all of my face, when I've done the primer, I do sometimes find that my face is a little bit dewy, so I do actually use it's a number 7 sponge, and I can't seem to find it. I don't think I brought it down with me, but I literally just pat it onto my skin, and then it keeps everything in place, and then it doesn't feel as dewy. So yeah, there's a lot of different makeups I use. So I use MAC, I use Revolutions, I use L'Oreal, I also use Kiko, so I do use things like their mascara, I do use Benefit. There are so many different things that I do use. If you would like to see a makeup tutorial of me using anything in particular that I already have, then let me know. If there is something new you'd like me to try, then obviously there's a possibility of me doing that. But yeah, so I hope you liked this video. So please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so that every time I upload a video you'll be able to see it. Bye!